Welcome to another exciting video of Biscuit MTG. We are playing a two-way. I'm playing with my son. Here are the ground rules. Very simple. On your turn, and it's just showing you. You start off with 7 die, the Planeswalker loyalties, how to tap your combat phases, and some more attacking ideas. But this is how you mainly play. Let's start back. This is for every person's turn. You have a beginning, a main phase, combat phase, another second main phase, and an end phase. We are going to start a game. We start with our decks getting cut. So my son will cut me. I will cut him. We start at 20 life. We don't need die because we'll say our piece every round we play. We draw 7 cards. I will even play with my hand flipped, just to let you know. Why not, Renji? That would be a good idea. You automatically get 1 free mulligan. You start with 7 cards on the field. Mainly, this would be your hand. This game consists of sorceries that you can only play on your turn, instants, which you play on any time. As you can see, I have a sorcery. There's legendary cards, enchanted creatures, enchantments, creatures with abilities. As you can see, there's an enchantment there, and I have 2 mana. I will keep this, but I will let you let my son show you his hand. You will mulligan, actually.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take your free mulligan.
I had these.
When you get a mulligan, it depends on house rules, on what place you play. If you play professional, you get a free mulligan, then you can scry. Or house rules is we get 1 free mulligan and you scry anyways. But I will keep my hand for just a show again. I do kind of like it, but in other terms, if I was playing professionally or in a draft, I probably wouldn't keep that hand. But as you can see, my manas will be right over here. My creature spells.
Am I gonna get the same hand again?
As you can see, he's going to take another mulligan, and now he'll need...
I get 6 cards.
Yeah, he gets 6 cards and a free scry. My spells and enchantments, I always keep on this side.
Wherever you want to put your cards, you can put them there.
Yep. So, I am set. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, like always. Skadoosh. And my son's going to draw again. Go ahead. Remember, 6 cards. You got 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The hand is not that great, but he needs to shuffle his library and split them. But not right now. But this is just a test run to show you how to play Magic. All right, get your free scry, because you're gonna definitely keep that hand, right? Nope, You draw too many. Just 1.
I'll keep it.
You're gonna keep it on top. All right. Well, I'm gonna go first anyways, because this is, like I said, this game I don't really care who wins, but I'm gonna show you. Let's start with the first one at the beginning of your phase. Everything would on tap, but the game has just started, so 20 life each, and then you go to your draw step, which would be my draw step, which I got was another mana. I'm gonna play that immediately. It comes into play tapped.
You want to play the tapped mana first?
Mm-hmm. Depending. If it's pay or life, you want to play that one first. Go ahead. He's going to play a land. He has nothing for 1, so he's going to say, pass my turn. Again, now, it's automatically, in the beginning, untap phase. Always start first. Then it's your draw phase again. Weasternauts. Right now, we can't do nothing. But we go to main phase, play your land. So now there's 2. Next one, cast creature spells.
Pass wall adapt.
As you can see, I got 2, which is pass wall adapt. Comes into play, and you tap your mana. That's 2, and as you can see, the pass wall adapt I could pay 3 and make target creature unblockable. And I'm gonna say, because I can't do any of the rest, I'm gonna say pass my turn.
Okay, I drew another mana.
So he's gonna play it.
I'm gonna tap 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play Sage Owl. What it does is basically
You scry. It's basically a scry for 4. And as you can see, he really did not mana shuffle his library. So he's getting mana flooded, which is not helping any causes. But he's got instants and sorceries, and he gets to arrange the cards the way he wants. And as you can see, he cannot do nothing, so he's going to pass his turn. Again, back to the board. Beginning step, always untap. Second, draw a card. It's another mana, which I will play. We go to the next one, which is the combat phase, which I'm going to use. Pass Wall Adapt. It's a 1/3. The attack is a 1. The defense is the 3. So my son's taking 1, or he's going to
I'm
block.
gonna take 1
And
because
he's going to take it because he does not want to lose his owl.
yeah.
So again, I'm going to tap 3. So now he's down to 19. I play 3. I am most likely going to play... I will most likely play the Bolt,
And destroy my Sage
and I'm going
Owl.
to destroy his owl.
Well,
this-
it doesn't matter because I have 2 more.
This would be your graveyard. And of course, I'm going to keep these onto the side. And I'm going to say go. As you can see, it tells you combat damage, how it worked. Because I didn't have to do it, he took it. But usually it's creature after creature, showing you the attack and the block, which is
I'm tapping 2
right here.
and
2 plus 2, so it's 2 attack, 2 block. No
Okay.
attack,
this.
4 defense.
Now I'm gonna say go.
And he just played this card.
Where
The
powerless
Sage,
is when you ever play a non-creature
Your
spell,
spell,
it gets 1 plus
plus
1
1
until the end of turn. And then when it dies, I get to draw a card.
right. And he just played a mana as well. And then he just told me to go. So I'm untapping everything again.
You play 1 mana per turn.
Always untap your creature. I got maximum altitude. I'm gonna play another land. Alright. The way it's looking like it, I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna play my Pyromancer. Whenever I draw a second card, it does 3 damage to any target. I'm gonna swing with my Pass Wall Adapt.
I want to block that, and when it dies, I get to draw a card.
Yep. As you can see, he should have let the basically before he drew his card. The combat phase is supposed to cancel out, and then he draws his card. If we ever play tournament, but I'm gonna say go anyways, so I'm all set. He's gonna untap everything, and he's gonna draw another card. He's got another mana, so he's gonna play it. His main phase, go ahead. He's probably gonna play a Sage Owl, which is only 2, and then he scries 4 more. If he wants to play another additional spells, he can. If not, he's gonna tell me to go. He's not drawing any cards though.
Yeah, this is basically don't put it in the bottom of the
Nope,
library.
you're just scrying, raging your deck. Except for you cannot put any cards on the bottom of your library. But are you all set? Do you have any spells that you want to play on your second main phase?
No.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
he's
say
gonna
go.
say pass. Again, I always start on tap step. That means untap all my creatures and lands. I draw my card, which I got the Mander, which I really like a lot.
Oh, the Pyromander?
The Paramander, yes. Thank you for letting me
Okay.
telling me how to. But
Adapt means if you pay the adapt cost, since it's 4, it gets 4 will encounters when he pays adapt. Say if it was adapt 2, it would get 2 will encounters.
yep.
And if it would adapt 1, it would get 1.
But
1
this has a special ability for every instant sorcery. He costs 1 less to adapt.
Yeah. And plus it has flying, so
So
any creatures without flying or
then
reach.
on this turn, I'm going to attack you for these 2 on my combat phase. I don't even need it. I just use my main phase to play my creature.
How big is her?
Watch out.
Oh yeah.
There you know. So you're gonna take it all, or are you gonna block it?
I'm gonna take it off. That's probably gonna.
So
be
he's only gonna
2.
take 1,
Okay, 1. Okay.
and he's down to 16. Go ahead.
What he could have done is pump that up.
Yep.
And if I blocked.
I have
that-
many stuff to pump things up, and I'm gonna let him go. I'm still at 20. He's at 16.
I'll remove soul. What counters is when he plays the creature, I could play the counter, and
But he can only counterspell a creature with that spell.
yeah,
But it's an instant, anytime.
play mana. I'm gonna pay 5.
Mhm.
I'm gonna play Weight of Memory. You put the top 3 cards into the graveyard, and I draw 3 cards. And he has that Paramander. Ah, I forgot.
Mm-hmm. As you can see, he's actually feeding the Paramander right now,
I know.
but he doesn't see that. And I can play Adapt anytime.
Yeah. Go.
He just put another 1, 2 instants of sorceries in my
So
graveyard.
3.
That's 3 less now to pay. So if
So
that's
he
7,
costs
6, 5, 4,
7 minus 4 is 5.
5 altogether.
Yeah. Wait, 7 minus 4.
I'm gonna play Steam Vents, and I'm gonna pay the 2 life, so that brings me down to 18. And I'm gonna play an enchantment first to give my creature 2/2. And then I'm gonna play another one, playing maximum altitude, and I'm gonna put it on my Paramander.
And that gives it 1
Flying,
plus 1
1
until,
plus 1 flying as well.
until the end of turn.
Yep. And I'm gonna play it again because I paid my life, and I'm gonna play this again, Jumpstart, and I'm gonna discard Weisternauts. So now it's 3/3, and I'm swinging with all 3.
I'm gonna block Paramander.
Yep.
And I'll
He's
take
taking
2.
3. Taking 3.
Oh yeah.
2/2.
2 plus 2. This dies.
So now he's down to 13, and he may go. I am done with all my abilities, as you can see.
Snapping Drake. You can only have 7 cards in your hand.
So if you're over 7, you
have
have
to
to discard 1. But he has a lot of stuff to do.
I only have 6 cards.
And of course, I only got my 1.
Aha, we're playing our Sage Owl.
And then he's going to do the same thing. Draw the 4 cards.
I'm also gonna tap 4 and put Flight of Fancy just because I want
As
to.
you can see, he made a falsely bad mistake.
Why? I draw 2 cards.
You can't counter now. This hurts you. You'll see why.
Okay, so I draw 2 cards. So whatever 2 cards in the top, I
Yeah,
can
he
draw.
arranges his 4 cards first, and then he's going to draw 2, of course. But at the time, I have no counter spells, plus I only have 1 mana left.
Usually you don't see the player's hand, so
Yes.
that's
so
what I'm trying to play like.
That's why he's trying to take advantage of just showing. But we're just playing for...
I'm not trying to take advantage. I'm trying to
Right.
pretend like.
You're showing people how to play, that's all. Which
And
is
then I
good.
draw 2 cards because of that.
Yep.
A mana, Deep Sea
And you
Kraken.
already played a mana this turn.
Yep.
So he's gonna
1,
say
2,
go.
3, 4, 5, 6, right?
He's
2,
definitely
4,
all
6.
set.
Yep, I'm done.
And as you can see, we're only showing you how to play because now he's left Paramander very big. Again, I got another good card, but I know he has a counter spell. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with everything again.
Okay, so that's a 1/1.
Remember, Paramander can be played anytime. I can pump it up as
How
soon.
many
It only needs
sorceries?
5. It doesn't matter. It's 5.
5?
I have 3.
I could take 5 if I let that go, or I can take.
Remember, it's 7, 6, 5, 4. So it's 5 only.
I'll block that.
So he made the right decision, which I'm going to pay the 5 anyways.
So it doesn't die.
No, because it automatically resolves. Now, if it was a tap ability, which it would show a little trigger, I can't show you an tapped ability. But right here, actually right here, this is a prime example. These are called tapped abilities. Draw the card, and then you have to tap it to play it. But anything with the dots, with a Paramander, can be played anytime like an instant. Because he does not have summon sickness. He's been out for at least 3 or 4 turns.
Not to be fooled, because this already happened to me once. If it says 3, whatever, and then 3 tap, don't be fooled by that, because you still have to tap that.
Yeah, you still have to tap.
I
some
already
things.
got
But we
fooled by that
we will
before.
teach you more on that when you play other decks.
Yes.
But again, he has resolved his attack. The Paramander became a 6/6. Hold on.
No, 5/5.
A 5/5 flyer.
My turn.
And you took 3 altogether. So you're down to 10 now.
Okay.
And you may go.
Tap on your land. Draw a card.
So now, right now, my main threat is right now Paramander, a 5/5.
That's my main threat.
That's what I'm saying for right now.
Okay, I'm gonna play the Deep Sea Kraken Suspend. What that does is you get like 9 counters, and each time
Yep,
that
9 counters.
Anytime
you play
at the beginning of my upkeep,
You take one counter
I
off.
take 1 counter off.
and every time I play a spell,
Right.
he gets 1 off. That's the good side to that card.
Yep. And then I still have 4 mana.
His best bet.
I'm actually gonna save that.
Okay. Are you all set? Mm-hmm. Okay, back to my main phase. I'm untapping everything, and I'm gonna tap all my creatures. I already got this, but I know this young man plays counter spells. He cannot counter this.
Yeah. You
Because
cannot
it's a
counter
planeswalker.
planeswalkers.
It does not count as a creature. It's a whole different ballgame. The nice thing about him is as soon as he comes out, you can definitely use him. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 2, so now he would
Scry
get 6 counters instead of 4. I scry the next card, which I want to keep. Goes right back on top of my library. Again, he is wide open. So now my son's taking 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I'm down to 2.
He's down to 2.
I should have played a creature. But he would play one of us. Okay.
And you may go.
The brew of this game is stressful.
You cannot play Planeswalker's abilities at the opponent's turn. They're only as played as
Really?
sorceries. Yes,
You looked that up?
I looked it up.
Wow, that's...
No, we only learn.
This is down to 8. No, 7 because
7.
of Ral.
Yep, it's a spell. And then there's a -2, which you need. Everyone needs to know this. When I cast the next instant sorcery spell this turn, I may copy that and choose a new target. So if I play any instant sorcery, I can copy it, and it deals double. So if I play like the next card, which you will see, my son will see in a bad situation, and you'll see how it works. Go ahead.
I am in a bad situation.
Well, you'll see what's going to happen.
Go.
And he, of course, let me go. I'm going to untap everything. This is where the fun begins. Now it's time to try to kill your opponent. Exactly what you see. And this is the card that's going to finish it. But first, we're going to hide that.
No, we're showing our hand.
First, well, I'm just saying it as a surprise to finish off the game.
Okay, that's fine.
We're going to do, of course, we're just going to use the -2, which would bring them back down to 4. It copies an instant or sorcery spell this turn. I'm not going to swing my creatures because I won't have to. So we're just going to pay the 3. 1, 2, 3. So any instant or sorcery spell is going to double. This is the card that's going to do it. Precision Bolt. Precision Bolt deals 3 damage to any target. This now doubles. We kill the creature, which is only a 2/2.
And I'm going to rescue it.
It won't matter.
I know.
Because now Precision Bolt is copied. So it's doubled. And I'm going to deal 3 damage to you. He cannot avoid it. So this young man goes kaploo. And that would be game over. That's how you play Magic. I hope you like what you saw. And I hope you can learn this in Accountability. This was a Isn't deck. His was just a straight up blue deck. Thank you for having some time. Which is, his deck was based on mainly flyers and quick draw. But in his case, it wasn't quick draw because he got mana flooded. And he knows it's right. He did get mana flooded.
A lot of mana.
So that's why that was the downside to his deck.
That was damage.
Mine was straight up balanced. It worked out in my favor. And I still had 2 cards on top of that. A Shadow and Haste with Flying. Everyone have a great day. It's a nice, beautiful day that finally stopped snowing. And peace out, my friends.